come back from the top of the hill, they will also be coming back into the village center, so be aware of that. In the event of an emergency, we have code enforcement here who are capable of emergency services. They're willing to help. We also have an AED in the village center.
Do you know how to use the AED?
Yeah, it talks. I know CPR and how to use it, but you open up the AED and it automatically.
Yeah, but we're waiting, I think, a few more minutes.
No, you can do whenever you want.
You want to
Just
do
don't
this
be on this
again
side.
in like 5 minutes? Okay.
Question. Just want to make sure you understand that.
I don't know.
So we gave them a card.
I love it.
No.
everyone. Sorry about that. Welcome to the Port Jefferson Hill Climb. The Port Jefferson Harbor Education and Arts Conservancy has sponsored this event since we celebrated the 100th year anniversary of the original event in 2010. This is now the 112th anniversary of the Hill Climb, and it's the Conservancy's 4th time running it. I'd like to quickly introduce the two chairs of this committee, Bob Larrabee and Chris Ryan, and a very hard-working Conservancy board that are here today: Larry Lapointe, Bob Giuliano, Eileen Sobel, Karen Ryan, myself. My name is Lisa Perry, and any of the other board members that are here. I'd also like to introduce Deputy Mayor Kathy Ann Snaden, who's here as well, and of course our mayor, but I'll get to her next. We'd like to thank all the car owners who brought their unique cars and trucks to this event. It's about, if your car is about 40 years older or older, you're eligible for our hill climb. Please enjoy these amazing vehicles and thank the car owners for participating. This event is being streamed live on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Port Jefferson Village, which has over 17,000 followers. So we'd like to thank Kevin Wood for helping stream our event. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, which are the East End Shirt Company and the Port Jefferson Bridgeport Ferry Company, but we'd really like to thank our title sponsor, the King O'Rourke of Smithtown Automotive Group. They'll actually be leading off our hill climb. They'll be driving the lead car, which is being driven on behalf of Ray Roberts, who is the commissioner of Bayshore Fire Department for over 40 years. And he founded the St. Pat's Parade and the Memorial Day Parade in that town. This car has been in every parade from 1997 to 2020. So thank you, King O'Rourke. Right. This is, as I said, a fundraiser for the Port Jefferson Conservancy. And we just would like to thank everybody again for participating. After the cars return, Howard Koplick will give us a brief talk on a question and answer on a Vanderbilt car racer, which is the Black Alco Beast, which will be inside the building when we're done. As always, our event will be emceed by our mayor, Mayor Margot Garant, and we thank her for always supporting the Conservancy and all that we do. Please join me in welcoming Port Jefferson Middle School students Mahadi Sistla. I have to get this right, their names, because they yelled at me. Maidene Sistla and Dea Colosi. All right, so I got none of that right. But anyway, I'd like to welcome them as they sing the national anthem. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Give me feedback.
I know, I turned it off.
Here you go, Lisa. Here, try this one.
Thank you very
Is that
much.
one working? Give you a little feedback.
No, it's okay. Let's roll.
Okay, we got one more car coming in, and we get the race underway. Now we see if everybody wants to rev their engines. You guys ready? Who's ready out there? Okay, our first car leading off our climb is a 1930 Ford Model A. Owner is Ray Roberts. Of course, it's a King O'Rourke lead sponsorship car. And it's driven in memory by his grandson, Joseph Costa. Let the climb begin! Woo-hoo! Hey, hold it. I'm going to give a couple minutes in between cars, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure our vehicles get up our steep East Broadway. Our second car is a 1931 Ford Model A four-door sedan. Totally restored, gorgeous vehicle, driven by Bob and Lolly Signini. And they're off.
They got some people coming in.
The alcohol is going to sneak in there, okay?
Right behind this guy, right? Okay. So good? Our next vehicle is another 1930 Ford Model A Coupe, owned by Nancy and Ray LeBlanc. They've owned this vehicle for 48 years, and she is gorgeous. Hours. 48 hours? They've owned this vehicle for 48 hours. Good luck getting up the hill. Woohoo! Very special vehicle. Can you hold this? This is our beast. The 1909 Alcoa Black Beast. Sorry, guys. You guys cut the line, didn't you? It's owned by Howard and Roz Kroplik from East Hills, New York. She's believed to be the winner of the historic 1909 and 1910 Vanderbilt Cup races held on Long Island. On the 100th anniversary of the 1911 Indy 500 race on May 29, 2011, the Black Beast was driven by Emerson Fittipaldi for a parade lap prior to the 2011 race, reaching a top speed of 68 miles an hour. You guys ready to go to the top of the hill? Here's the one and only Alcoa Black Beast. Woohoo! Get up that hill. Help her up the hill.
That was what you had. This is after.
God, that's how confusing this can get. So these are dead. Incoming vehicle. Stony Brook University. Our Seawolves are coming in. Good to go? He's up. You're good to go. Our next vehicle is a 1934 Model A Sports Coupe, previously owned by Salvador Dali, owned now by Norm Sandstrom. Are we ready to go up the hill? And she's off. Does that say Upmobile? Nice of you. How you doing, Parker? You good today? Are you ready? You have your goggles on just in case? Windshield wipers and all. We need a couple more minutes. This is a 1911 Humpmobile Model 20 Roadster. It's currently owned by Parker and Gwen. I think we left Gwen on the curb somewhere. And we're ready to go. Parker, thank you so much for joining us every year. And he's off. Beautiful car. make a turn. We're going to hold on here. Make sure Parker gets up to at least High Street to make a right-hand turn. Holding on, holding on. We can still see the American flags, right? Come on, guys, we need a little help. Push him up the hill. He's almost up to High Street. And he's going to make the right, because I know this 31 Ford Tudor is going to catch up. Right, Al? We know it. Give him another minute. He's going all the way up. He's a brave man, Parker. Put.
Do they time them? Or is
No,
it
it's
just,
just
get up the hill?
we guess he's up now? Okay, Al, I guess we're going to see if he's up the hill now, because don't worry, you can pass him on the right if you need to around that curve. All right, this is Al Stanko. He's driving a 1931 Ford Tudor. Al, and he's off. Beautiful midnight blue, black features, spoke wheels. Thanks, Kathy. Sam Zito. Hey, what's he doing? Oh, he's playing into his driveway. We got a local car coming into his driveway, please, everybody. Can you let this man into his own property? Thank you so much. Oh, and he's going, what is he doing? He's trying to back into his property. Gonna have to wait for that car to get into his driveway. Thank you for accommodating him. Our next car is a 1931 Ford A two-door, zoned by Sam Zito. And is the coast clear? And he's off. You couldn't even hear this car go by. It's so quiet. What a beauty. I do not think this man is dressed for the occasion. What do you folks think? This is Bruce Adams from Northport in his period garb, nice straw hat, and a button of, is that Roosevelt? Nicely done. Nicely done. This is a, he's got knickers on too. I don't know if I needed to know that. Did you guys need to know that? Cabriolets were the cream of the Model A crop. Most expensive Model A in 1931 and the cutest. We give you that. This is the cutest vehicle in the race, driven by Bruce Adams from Northport. And he's off. Beautiful, beautiful eagle on the front of his hood. Nicely done. Woohoo! Look at this group. Here we have the classic family car. A Model A Woody station wagon. How many of you guys had a Woody growing up? Not like this one, but we all had family Woodies. 1930 Ford Model A Woody from Greg and Donna Dowling. From Michigan to St. James, our beloved Model A Woody, our family heirloom. And they're off, and thank you for coming to Port Jeff. She's a beauty. Oh, that's awesome. Whoa. All right, we're having a little trouble getting to the starting line. There we go. Hold on. This car's got a little pep in his step. Daisy May. Daisy May Magoo. You forgot the other O. I was going to say Daisy May Margot, but it's Magoo. This is Ruth and Greg Volpe driving a 1921 Ford Model A. Her name is Daisy May Magoo, and you're off. Beauty. Look at the yellow spokes, nice green body. I need some cards. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Kathy Ann. We got Charlie, right, Charlie? Okay, Charlie, hold on. Oh, sorry. We're giving the Magoo vehicle a little extra time to get up the hill. Up, Magoo still needs some time. Well, we got Charlie Tinnen in a 1930 Ford A, and this is an original car. Now, does that mean you don't have any new parts in her? Everything's original. All right, well, God bless you guys. Let's see if we can get her up the hill. And we're off. Thanks, Charlie. Oh, we know this guy. He's in trouble. Look at this beautiful midnight blue 1968 Ford Mustang. Orfino family is from Port Jeff Village. I told him he can make noise with this car today, so can we? Woo! There we go. On other days, he's got to purr it like a kitten, but today, Joe, you can give us another run. And we're not ready to go yet because you're going to be really fast up that hill, I think, right? So, yeah, okay. And you're ready to go. Your Ford Mustang. She's a beauty. Woo! Wow. Oh, hey! It's my buddy Ray. Do you think you can do what Joe just did, Ray? You're going to try and fishtail up the hill? Hold on, we got the Alcoa coming back in, Ray. Hold on. Watch out, everybody. The Black Beast is coming back in. Watch out for the smoke. Woohoo! The Black Beast is back. Nicely done. Okay, Ray is driving a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. Ray, is this a standard or an automatic? It's a standard. Who knows how to drive a clutch anymore? These kids aren't learning how to drive cars on clutches, but clutch is our favorite vehicle. I think, Ray, you ready to go? And he's off. Oh, look at that. He did peel out. Good job, Ray. Another vehicle coming in. Another vehicle coming in. Another vehicle coming in. We have a yacht club regatta going on, so we got to let the sailors get access to their wind vessels. I think they're going to have a good day on the water today. Not like when we did the regatta. We were going backwards. There was no wind whatsoever. All right. We got a couple antique cars coming back in for the regatta. I'm sorry, for the hill climb. Here we go. Nicely done, guys. We're glad you made the circuit. Nicely done. All right, now we got Anthony and Ann Frisina, the 1971 Plymouth Road Runner. Tony completed the 10-year restoration of this all matching numbers, one of 7,952,383 powered 1971 Road Runners. How do you know that? Just. Oh, sorry. I, didn't have enough coffee. The car has won several awards, including Chrysler's. A Carlisle in 2002 was featured in the Reader's Ride section of
Mopar Action Magazine.
Mopar Action Magazine in 2008. These are all vehicular terms. I have no idea what they mean. But anyway, 1971 Plymouth Road Runner. Anthony and Ann, you're off. I said 7,952,000.
7,952,000.
Isn't that what I said? Yeah, you said 9,700. I'm like, that's what you wrote. Okay, who needs a ride? Who called the taxi? What's going on? I thought we were doing Uber these days, or is that a bad thing to say with a yellow cab in my vision? Here we go. Barbara and Larry. It's a 1981 Checker A-11 taxi. Genuine retired cab from Poughkeepsie. All original, working meter, working roof light. We always allow people to sit inside for a photo. How nice is that? All right, so are you open for a ride? Can we put the roof light on? We're open for a ride. Here we go. We're ready to go up the hill. We got Barbara and Larry in a 1981 Checker A11 taxi. Thanks for participating. Here we go, and you're off. Wow. Hello, Stephen. Good, how you doing? Good to be seen and be back. We got an incoming car. Two coming cars. He's gonna make a. We get these. Nicely done. We got another bigger car trying to come in. Thank you. We got Stephen Albanese in a 1966 Cadillac convertible. One family owned since new. And are we ready to go up the hill? All right, she's a beauty. This is a cruising car. Stephen, you're off. Wow, she's a beauty. Look at that. Wow, that's a 1966. Got one more, I think. That one?
No, that's this is this.
No.
What's that one?
Oh, yeah, I screwed up. Okay, these I can get rid of these. This is my next set.
Yep. Give me those.
Okay, we got Frank Falco, a 1969 Chevrolet Corvette, SCCA vintage race car. Look at all the stamps. You've been racing this car? Do you race her? She's a beauty. We ready up the hill? Because I'm going to hear Frank. Let's hear this engine and you're off. Woo! Nice fishtail. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a beautiful car. 1961 Chevy Corvette. Mike and Kelly James, she's a beauty. Thank you for sharing her with us today. And we clear up the hill, and we're off. Oh, look it, we found Gwen. See? You have to go pick her up and come back. That's the way to do it. Nicely done. Not gonna leave her. Not gonna leave her behind. We have another Model A coming in, incoming. And one more. We got a little bit of a traffic jam up front. Okay, let's hold up. Hold up. Right. They could make these things look like this today and make them electric. Maybe some of us would buy them. Right? Okay, what's holding up our traffic up here? Okay, we're moving now.
Space back there.
People can't find parking and trying to come back out. Okay, we got a little bit of a backup here, folks. Sorry about that.
You can still get cars up.
Oh, okay. Well, not really. I'm gonna get past here. Want her to come up? Do you want the truck to come forward? Okay, we'll make it way. Here we go. Juan and family. How you doing, guys? A 1953 Ford F1 pickup. It's beauty. She's green. She's cream colored on the bottom. She's gorgeously. We consider her a gift from above and have named her the Grasshopper. We ride today in honor of Ada Romanas. Love you guys. And you're off. He's got attitude. Come on, Ford. You can do it. Juan and I get cut off. All right, our next vehicle is one of our favorite new vehicles in this race and one of our most favorite couples in the village of Port Jefferson. We got Carol and Pete Katrakis. Hey, Pete, how come Carol's not driving her own truck? What is going on with this, Carol? I think we got to talk about this. It's a 1949 Ford F1. She's a beauty. Congratulations. And you're off. Cherry red. What a beautiful car. We got Joe Browning, a.k.a. Bob Larrabee. No, I'm kidding. It's a 1967 Jeepster from a surfer dude in Baldwin in the mid-90s. Now the Mill Creek Stewart fleet vehicle, helping us pull all sorts of interesting stuff out of that Mill Creek. Joe, you ready to go? It's a 1976 Jeep Jeepster, and you're off. This is an original 1972 Datsun 240Z. Got James and Cheryl Durant. All right. She's front cover of a national Datsun Z Club of America national magazine. She's participated in road racing and time trials. And I'm trying to read your handwriting. Something in Bridgehampton. She's silver. We can see that. And she's gorgeous. And are we ready to go? The original 1974 Datsun 240Z. And she's off. 240Z2. These people have to write better. Somebody should type these cards. Here comes Steven. Cruising around the block. The next car is a 1969 MGB convertible, all original, and it's been in the family for 3 generations. Who's driving the car? Is this John? Hey John, who's driving your car? Jason. All right, Jason, we're going to try and get her up the hill. Want to give her a little rev on the way? And she's off. Stage right, Deputy Mayor Kathy is an amazing assistant handling the Arrow Narrow cars over here. We got Harry Krause and a vehicle coming in. Harry's driving a 1973 Porsche 914 2.7. Four-purpose car that would have been used for street rallies and hill climbs. Harry, you ready? You think so? Oh, is the hill ready for Harry? Harry, and you're off. A little wheel coming. Woo! Incoming. We got Mitch Hackett and his sidekick Xena in a 1967 MGB. He is only the second owner since 1967. We got the race flag out and we're off. Woohoo! We have a 1957 MGA driven by Ryan and Michelle Athanas. Nice. Where are you folks from? Huntington, out to Port Jeff for the day. It's a beauty. You like the emblem on the front. Margot Garant, MG Midget, and wait, and we're off. Number 15, here she comes. Hi. This is a beauty, 1964. She's 58 years old. She's a Porsche 356C. She is owned by Ron and Linda Meglio. And we're holding her up. She's nice and good shape. She looks like she's going to have a fast engine. We're not getting the all thumbs up sign yet. Having a little trouble with the MG. And Ron, 1964 Porsche, you are off. Wow, this is my car. Here comes Jeff. Nope. This is a beauty. Jeffrey Duff, 1966 Jaguar E-Type. This is Carilla DeVille's car. Whoa, we like it. She can be silent on the road, and Jerry, you're off. What a beauty. Thanks for coming to Port Jeff. Thing didn't make a noise. Now we got Fred Noel Jr. He's driving a 1969 Jaguar XKE convertible soft top. Beautiful spoked wheels. We're getting a little congestion on the hill. And we're good. All right, Fred, 1969 Jaguar, you are off. Holy moly. Hi. You're a little higher than most of them. Look at these wheels. Scott Dalton from Poquat. This is a 1978 Mercedes Unimog. Unimog? Wow, look at this thing. This is amazing. What do you do with this truck? Anything? Take out the garbage? Go grocery shopping? What else? Pretty much. Pretty much. Cool. She's a beauty. We ready, Scott? 1978 Mercedes Unimog. Wow.
That's this guy here.
We got Dan Esposito in a 1994 Ford F-350 crew cab. Where's the truck? I don't know. I don't think the wheels are big enough. Found truck for sale in Mammoth Lakes, California, with 41,000 original miles and no rust. Once transported from California to New York, since suspension changes and body restoration completed in 8 months. You think he made some suspension changes? I think you did. A few. Stands 9 feet 1 inch tall on top of exhaust stacks, 22 feet long, and approximately 8,400 pounds. Tires are ex-military, 12-ply radials, 12-inch suspension. Wow. Monster trucks of Ronkonkoma, body restoration in East Moriches, and pinstriping, all by Johnny A. the Pinstriper. We got Dan Esposito, a 1994 very big Ford F-340 crew cab, and he's off. Wow. Thank you. Incoming, Grasshopper.
Corvette.
What is this?
Should be a Corvette.
This guy was a little happy about his car.
Yeah, he likes it. That one?
Yep, okay, Fran. Hold on, Fred. Nicely done. How's that monster truck doing going up the hill? He could just drive over every house and, you know, do whatever he needs to do. We got Fran and Fred Rice in a 1969 Chevrolet Corvette. She was purchased in 1973, and they are the third owner. She's a beauty, and we're ready for her to go up the hill, and you're off, Fred. Wow. This is Tom Toner, also in a 1969 Chevy Corvette. Tom, who do you have with you today? His daughter Grace is accompanying him. Where are you folks from? East Meadow. Thanks for coming out to Port Jeff. A beautiful day for a ride. We got Tom and Grace in a 1969 Chevy Corvette, and you're off. Got incoming. Incoming. You're welcome. Thank you. Come on, Pete. You can do it. Come on, Pete. You can do it. Beauty. Look at that beautiful car. We got Peter Lee. He's driving a 1956 Studebaker Skyhawk. She's a beauty. You can't even hear her. She's purring. Come on up. Come on up, Peter. You can do a little bit better. What's the matter? It's an Oldsmobile. Oh. Is this Lewis? Is this Lewis? Okay, Lewis Sakari? Okay, come on up, honey. I'm sorry. 1956 Oldsmobile Starfire. Convertible soft top? Hold on. What's going on? We're good? Well, John's got to get out of the way. No, it's not. You ready? Lewis, you ready? 1956, all original Oldsmobile Starfire convertible. And he's off. My God. Blah, 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 blah. We have incoming. And this must be Peter. Hi, Peter. How are you? We got Peter Lee driving a 1956 Studebaker. Thanks for helping me out in the back. Skyhawk. She's beautiful green two-tone. Great original fenders, lights. She's gorgeous. 1956, Peter. Are you ready? And you're off up the hill. That's a beauty. We got Joe. Joe Vetter. He's driving a 1938 Ford DLX sedan. All original? All original. Look at her. She's beautiful. Look at the tires. Hold on there, Joe. And we're off. We have incoming. A couple of vehicles coming in. We got the MGBs back. We got the Jaguar. Yeah. Yeah. We have Mr. Rick Winter. Rick, hello? Hi. Rick, are you Rick? Yeah, okay, good. We got Rick Winter, 1936 Packard. 120B, a Packard. A beautiful vehicle. Look at her front fender, her nose, and Rick, you're good to go up the hill. And he's off.
Eight-year-old Ava Rose.
We have an 8-year-old, Ava Rose. Hello, Ava Rose. Who's the owner of this beautiful vehicle. It's a 1967 Triumph Herald. Ava allows her dad to drive it at this time for family road trips and today for the hill climb. Thank you for sharing, Ava Rose. All right, 1967 Triumph. And we're off. Thanks, Ava. Woohoo!
That's hysterical.
That was hysterical. Here comes Brian. Brian Seavey? Brian Seavey's driving a 1959 Austin Healey, a Bug-Eye Sprite. Family owned since 1966. SCCA race car, 1967 through 1982. It's going to make a little noise. There we go. And Brian, we're ready to see her go up the hill. And she's off. We got a Jaguar 1954 XK120 Roadster that's been with the same owner for over 50 years and has gone through a full restoration. This car is also equipped with original vintage Jaguar racing options and has raced with the Jaguar Club and Vintage Sports Cars Club here on the East Coast at Lime Rock Park in Thompson in Connecticut, as well as Bridgehampton, Watkins Glen Fall. It has won numerous awards and competition as well as historic show events. This Jaguar is owned by Tom J. Cox and his son James. You guys ready to go up the hill? 1954 XK120, and she's off. Incoming. Incoming. How's your ride today, Grace, in Port Jeff? Was it a nice ride? We got a 1971 Volvo 1800E from Oyster Bay, New York. We got Wagner Ortuno. A 1971 Volvo, number 71. Here we go, Wagner, are you ready? He's going up the hill. Richard. Poniarski? Oh, okay. 1978 MGB model. A 1978 that looks like a 68. Lowered 1 inch with chrome bumpers and wire wheels. The essence of 1960s British motoring. Here we go, Richard. You ready to go up the hill? Lisa Perry? Are we ready to go up the hill, Lisa? And we're off. Here's the Mad Mallard. This duck bites. A green mallard called the Mad Mallard. We're the third owners, Lou and Diane DiMartino. It's a 1974 Triumph TR6. The Mad Mallard. We ready to go up the hill? And she's off.
What happens if I run up the hill?
Oh, you're going to run up the hill? Let's see if you can run up the hill, Lisa.
I could barely walk.
We have a 1970 MGB GT John Germano. Features handmade custom black walnut steering wheel and other interior trim handcrafted by John. She's a 1970 MG. She's green. She's got spoke tires. She's a beauty. And she's ready to go up the hill. Go ahead, John, and you're off. Shoo. A 1956 Ford Thunderbird. How many people remember the Ford Thunderbird? Come on, it's one of our favorite cars. Diane and Adam Gorecki, and they are from Smithtown, our local sister community. So it's a two-seater convertible. This bird has a V8 engine and manual shift transmission. Boulevard Cruiser. Diane and Adam, are you ready to go up the hill? All right, and she's off. Ciaccio. We got Bob Ciaccio with a 1960 Corvette. She's a beauty. Look at her white rim tires, original numbers matching. She's cherry red, and she looks like she's hungry to go up the hill, but we're waiting. We got a little engine trouble, but we're good now. So Bob, take her up the hill. Woohoo! We got a 1961 Chevy Bel Air. And you don't look like a Penelope, but I think the Penelope is in the car next to you. Hey, honey, how you doing? So this is Juan and Penelope Lago, 1961 Chevy Bel Air. She's a four-door hardtop with 65,000 original miles. There's my Boston coming out. And are we ready to go up the hill? Not yet. You want to go up fast, Penelope, right? You want to make some noise? Yeah, let's make some noise, right? Penelope and Juan, take her up the hill. Beautiful mint green Chevy Bel Air, 1961. Antonio. Incoming. Incoming. Nicely done. I love it. I love that noise. It's good. We got Antonio with his granddaughter, Cassandra. How you guys doing? A 1962 Buick Invicta. Wow, look at the midnight blue on this gorgeous car. She's got 50,000 miles. She's all power. And are we ready to go up the hill? Not quite yet. Penelope's holding us up. Here we go, Antonio. Cassandra, you're up the hill. It's a beauty. Look at the hood on this thing. And the emblems, the tires. Wow. This is a 1956 Ford Fairlane. We got Dean Rudifer from Hicksville driving the car. She's a beauty. And Dean, you're ready to go up the hill. Take her up.
That one. She's not gonna have a voice after.
Oh. We got another Lago family. We got Kimberly And Mackenzie, I think cars are running your family. Is this a little bit of a theme going on? This is a really cool station wagon. It's a 1966 Chevy Suburban. One owner until 2005. Straight six, much cooler than my husband's car. I'd say so too. Think we can fit all the kids in there. Look at the hubcaps. Everything is fancy. She's a 1966 Suburban. This is the way they did it in 1966. Kimberly, take her up the hill. He's a beauty. Incoming. We got two cars coming in. And Ava, I don't think you had enough fun in that back seat. Let's hear it again. Woohoo! Incoming. We got more Seawolves, it looks like. Wow. This next car, it was rescued from a garage fire. It was rebuilt and restored. It's a 1969 Cougar Eliminator. Joseph Schurz, thank you for saving this beautiful car. 1969, orange, let's take her up the hill. See what she can do. Make some noise. Got Joe DeLeo, the 1972 Oldsmobile convertible. Hold on. Is the Jaguar coming in? The Jaguar come on. Let's have the Jaguar come on in. Come on in. Ah, beauty. Look at this beautiful car. Oh my God. Got the MG Midgets. We got Joe DeLeo in a 1972 Oldsmobile W30442 convertible. Motorista 455. She's a 4-barrel, 4-speed transmission with dual exhaust that makes it a perfect 10. Here we go, Joe. We're taking her up the hill. There's a beauty. You guys okay over there on the curb? That's a little close, huh? How's that exhaust tasting? Woo! This is one of our favorite guys in the village of Port Jefferson. He's president of our historical society. His family lives with us and takes good care of everything good in this village. Nikki Akampora is in a 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1 Ram Air 351. Nikki, take her up the hill. Woohoo!
I
don't know why I call him Nikki. I call him Nikki all the time. Got Steve Linden in a 1972 Mercury Cougar. She's cherry red. She's a convertible. She's looking great. Black interior. Lisa, are we ready to go up the hill? I think so. That car is a little fast in front of us. There you go, Steven. Take her up. We got Donald Schaefer with a 1931 Ford Slant Windshield Model A. It's a Club of Long Island. She's a beauty. Look at her spoke tires. Beautiful emblem on the front. Black trim. We're waiting, we're waiting. Nikki got held up. '31 Ford Slant Windshield. Don, take her up the hill. She's a beauty. Wow. We got Netzel in the house, folks. It's Leonard Seiden. Thank you for bringing her down. She's a 1958 Edsel Pacer. She's mint green. She is cool as a cucumber. And we are ready to take her up the hill. Are we ready to go? No, 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 no. Hold on. Just looking. Yeah. 1958 Edsel Pacer Leonard. Take her up the hill. John? How you doing? Wouldn't you rather have a Buick? Woohoo! Look at this beauty from 1932. She's a Buick 57. It's got wood spoke tires, beautiful fenders, original headlights. John Mazza, wouldn't you rather have a Buick? And we're taking her up the hill. Here she goes. We got the incoming car. Watch out for the driveway. We got an incoming vehicle. We got Frankie and Annette Gonzalez in a 1941 Cadillac Series 62. This vehicle is formerly owned by the Kentucky Derby and Browns Brothers Cadillac Museum. Thank you for bringing to our hill climb today. She's a beauty. 1941. Lisa, are we ready to go up the hill? And a Cadillac Series 62, Frankie and Annette, take her on up. She's a beauty. We got Bill and Sue Webb driving a 1957 Oldsmobile 88 Holiday Sedan. J2 Tri-Power Continental Kit. East End Olds Club. Bill and Sue Webb, 1957 Oldsmobile. Are we ready to go up the hill? Take her on up the hill, and thank you for coming.
First have to be 40 years old.
40 years or older.
Bill should get his Corvette in here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's got an old Corvette.
Incoming. We got Howard and Denise driving a 1951 Studebaker Commander. Original condition known as the Bullet Nose. Was a 1950-1951 design. First year for the V8 and auto transmission. A 1951 Studebaker. Howard and Denise, take her on up the hill. Sommerfeld. We got Tom Sommerfeld driving a 1960 Buick Electra. She's all original. She's brown-eyed girl. Beautiful trim tires. Look at that antenna. It goes up and down, folks. Check out the antenna. And Tom, we're ready to take her on up the hill. Here we go. Look at that tail. Look at those tail lights. Oh, next cards. Here's a local yokel. Bobby Preventure of the infamous Preventures from Soundview Drive, Port Jeff Village. Driving a 1967 Chevy Corvette. Original black and red. 327 L-79. She's a 4-speed. Bobby has owned her for 38 years. 36. Let's make it 38. What the heck? 36 years. She's gorgeous. Thanks for coming from Wading River. Welcome back home, Bobby. Take her on up the hill. Woohoo! Nice and smooth. Incoming. Uh-oh, here's a troublemaker. We got Phil and Kathy Chavone of Port Jeff Village from Stern Drive with their 1967 Chevrolet Corvette 327 CI with a 350 horsepower 4-speed manual transmission. She's a beautiful green, hunter green. And Phil, you ready to take her up the hill? Take her up the hill. Good to see you guys. Give me a fishtail there, Phil. Come on. Uh-oh, I think he's getting a speeding ticket. Got Dr. Samuel Brown and a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette. One family-owned original since 1967. Dual color, she's gorgeous. Soft top, give her a second. Dr. Brown, give her a second. But I think we're good. Take her on up the hill. We have a nice midnight blue Mustang, but I think we have an incoming car. Incoming car. Here's a, it looks like a Subaru. We're going to take the Mustang up. Oh, I'm confused. Come on in, Subaru. This is your everyday 2021 Subaru Classic Midnight Blue coming into the parking lot. We got Antonio and Doug Morrow driving a 1965 Ford Mustang. Giddy up. Antonio's driven it twice? Oh, is this your third time? Don't tell anybody. Oh, he's driven it twice. Okay, shh. All right, here we go. Antonio and Doug, take her up the hill. We got the Suburban. Watch out, everybody. This woman is Wonder Woman driving the most awesome Suburban I've seen in a long time. Check it out. Family truckster. Christian, how are you? Good, how are you? Great. We got Jack Orlini driving a 1978 Chevy Camaro Z28. She's 350 engine, 4-speed, was fully restored in 2019. Who doesn't love the Camaro from 1978? Hold on, Jack. Hold on. We want to hear you take her up. That's why we want to hear you give her a good boost. And we're off. Thanks, Jack. Leo, never drive that way. This is a bad influence on you. We got Jeff and Samantha Sweeney. Ooh, we got like this, the K5 Blazer, Chevy, 1972. She's a beauty. Look at those tires, open air, 4 seats. This is what we like to drive on the beach. Everybody wants this vehicle today, right? 1972, Jeff and Samantha, you're ready to take her up the hill. Really? Isn't that, that's the car everybody wants, right? The Blazer? That's the old Blazer. We got Rob Chase in a 1957 Porsche Speedster, replica built 20 years ago. She's silver, she's hot. Look at her tires. The guys in the vehicle aren't too bad looking themselves. Are we ready to go up the hill? All right, Rob, take her up. We got Joel Bessler in a 1975 Ferrari 308 GT4. There's a little Mustang. You see her, the Ferrari wheels. She's cherry red. She's looking to go. And Joe, let's give it some noise. Take her on up the hill. Got incoming Corvette. Nice ride. We got Ron Volpes in a 1983 Porsche 944. Beauty of a car. I think the one's going to take a little time getting up. I don't know. What do you think, Ron? And she's ready to go up the hill, Ron. Take her on up. I think this is a toy. Is this real? Is this like Monsters Inc. or something? This is Tony Lopez from East Setauket in a 1972 Innocent Mini Cooper, cappuccino color, Italian version of the English Mini Cooper. I think she's probably the smallest car in the line today. Check out the wheels. Love the color. Tony, you ready to go? Take her on up. She's quick. Incoming. It's a Mini Cooper.
That is a mini.
1972.
Okay. Old one.
And we have another incoming.
Year I was born. 71, no, 72.
We got 3 more cars. We got Trevor Sears, our very own from Port Jeff, in a 1971 Lotus Elan. Manufactured by Lotus Cars of England. It has a 1600cc 4-cylinder engine. Original list price was about $5,500. Back in 1971, we could have bought a ferry boat too. Trevor, you ready to take her up the hill? What's that? You're welcome. And we're off. And beautiful. Here we go back to the 1931 Fords. Incoming. Look at this caddy coming back in. Whew. Beauty. Nice ride. Thing just hums on by. John and Janet Koza, 1931 Ford 5-window coupe. It's a 1931 Ford 5-window coupe on a 1932 Ford chassis with the 1937 Ford Flathead V8. John and Janet, you ready to take her up the hill? And they're off. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. Thank you. You got clutch problems, George? You okay? All right, we got George and Logan Diskalaskas. Pretty good. 1970 Toyota Land Cruiser. Survivor truck with a 10-year-old respray, the original color. This truck gets driven any chance it gets. Definitely not a garage queen. 3-speed manual on the T. My son loves going on adventures. Here you go, Logan. Take her on up the hill. She's a beauty.
That's Bob.
So this is incoming.
The last one.
We got Craig Stambell in a 1966 Ford GT40. Come on up, Greg. 1966 Ford GT40. This is a beauty. Low to the ground, black, and she's hot. You're going to give us some noise? Give us a little noise as you're going up the hill and take her on up. Yowza. And now, last but certainly not least, one of the most interesting vehicles. We got Bobby Larrabee. In a 1903 remade 2015 recreation of 1903 electric race car. It's a Baker Torpedo Kid. This thing is all electric. Bob is our coastal Mill Creek Stewart. And he's ready to go up the hill. Bob, you ready? All right, take her on up. Here we go. Woo! Check out that thing. I want to thank all the drivers coming out to Port Jeff, bringing their vehicles, sharing them with us. The Conservancy for hosting, our sponsors for making the event possible. You can come down and look at the vehicles, talk to the owners, see what it takes. And there's some sort of lecture going on inside. Thank you. And go get some, if there's any coffee left, but come on down, see these beautiful vehicle owners, and thanks to Kevin Wood for putting it on Facebook Live.
Please
Victoria
watch out
for
for cars.
helping. After all the cars return, Howard Kroplik will give a brief talk and a Q&A on the Vanderbilt car, the Alco Black Beast, which is our special guest featured car. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day in the Village of Port Jeff. Thanks for coming down.